Hey YouTube, Rando here. Do another one of those garage sale prepper find videos today. 90% of what I found was more or less at pawn shops and resale shops, but I did hit a few garage sales and found some good clearance items, and I set up a good little work area right here, and you know, old fatty here had to come take over, so I'm gonna see if I can do this video around her. First up, we hit Academy, and I found this little DC 12 volt electric pump to air up your air mattress whenever you're camping. I don't remember exactly what we paid for it, but I want to say it was right around $5. May have been like $7.99 or something, but it was like it was on the 50% clearance stuff, you know, 50% off. So I went ahead and picked that up. Again, clearance items. Walmart had these on sale. The Mountain House ice creams they were $1 a piece. We got, I want to say 10 of them, maybe something like that, maybe 8. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so we have a little bit of stuff. This is over about a 3-month span, so it's not like I got all this stuff in one weekend or anything. This is just some energy drinks. They go for like $1 a pop. This is a case of 12. I got them for 50 cents a piece. It was like $5 plus tax for the whole box, so we picked up a couple boxes of those. We got some bigger items coming up. I just want to get all the little shit out of the way. We got these Insta bulbs from a garage sale. Lady paid like $19.99 for them, and she said they just didn't last long enough. Well, I opened them up and I looked, and she had Dollar Tree batteries in them, so that's probably why they didn't last her long enough. You know, if you was to throw Energizer in there or something, I'm sure they would last a lot longer. And you can buy an adapter for them as well. I have multi adapters that fit them. So what did I pay on these? It's been a while since I got a lot of this stuff, so I don't remember the prices, but if it's a prep find, I usually don't pay 50% of what it would cost retail, and if it's at a garage sale, it's usually about 25% to 30%, somewhere in there, depending on what it is. Same garage sale. Lady had a lantern. It had batteries in it, and I got it up there, and I kept turning it on. It wouldn't work. Well, then I turned it on one, and it takes it a minute to come on for some reason. They don't want to come on right now. I think I just disconnected it a little bit. It's fluorescent, but one side works good. I changed the bulbs over, and it's not the bulb, so it's the switch. So what I'm going to do is I usually just run them on one bulb anyway to conserve energy. I'm just going to leave the other bulb in there for a spare bulb and run it like it is. I even took it apart and tried to fix it, and they're, you know, very seldom do you get them fixed. So what else? Oh, I got a Big Boss cooker, $20, same garage sale. No, I think my wife picked this up at a resale shop, actually, but it still had the price tag on it right before I did the video, and it was $20. We're going to do a review on this here pretty soon. We actually used it last night. That's why I don't have the bottom on it. It's got a big bowl and a big extender ring and all the little baskets that go on it, and the oil spray bottle that you know, spray your oil on your fried foods like your fried chicken, and you just stick it on the basket, and the bulbs cook it, and it's got the new wave technology where it cooks underneath it, and it's got all the little settings, preset, fish, chicken, you know, french fries, onion rings, all that different stuff, and it's self-cleaning somehow. Well, you just put it on that thaw wash setting. The cool thing about this is you can throw completely frozen chicken in it, and in 30 minutes it'll be baked chicken. It'll bake it for you. It thaws it first, and then it cooks it. You just put it on the setting you want and leave it on, and it does everything itself. This'll put it on your thaw setting, and you set something else, and then it'll switch over to what it's supposed to be. So it's a cool little machine. I like it. We're going to do a review and let everybody know how well it works. This right here, they were $7 a piece. I paid $2 and I got 2 of them. I got them for $4, little igloos. You know, when we go to the beach, we fill one up with iced tea and one up with Gatorade for the kids. So, little 1-gallon igloos. I got this on Craigslist. I was looking. It was still brand new. The guy had never used it. It was 40, 45. I think he wanted 60 on it, and I talked him down to 45. But I looked them up, and they go for about $90. It's got the interchangeable head. You can turn it into an impact, or you know, a little oscillating saw, trim saw, detail sander, jigsaw, router, all kinds of cool shit. So I like that, and it's a 20 volt. I have an 18 volt. I forget what it's called, but I have a little 18 volt that I use, and it works great. So the 20 volt should work good. I hope so. Anyway, it's lithium ion, and it states that that battery will last for 18 months on the shelf. You can charge it and just forget about it, you know, and within 18 months you should be able to go back and it should still have a full charge. I got a couple of these, but I like this one the most. I picked 2 of them up for $10. One of them is just the regular, it's not 50 cal, the one right underneath it. It's a little bit bigger than this one, I believe. Little ammo boxes, but this one, I went all out and put a little lock on it and stuff, so you can lock up your ammo or whatever you put in there, you know. I like these. You know, I thought it was worth it. They are beat up, and this one's painted, but the other one, you know, it actually still has the writing on the side, so if I was to read it, I could probably see what used to be in it. Now, I know I don't do videos on guns, very rarely anyway. I know I did a review recently on my first pistol, and I just wanted to show you. See if I have it. This is my first pistol. I actually lost it to a buddy of mine a couple years after I bought it when I first turned 21, and I got it back off of him for $250. And this gun sells for roughly $400 now. So back in the day, I paid less than $3 for it. It was $269.99. I ended up selling it to him for $250 a couple years after I bought it. I had barely shot it, maybe 10, 15 rounds through it or so, and he's put less than, I think he said about 50. He's put through 5 clips on it. Never had a problem with it. Easy to break down. I like this little gun. I did a review on it. It's the Ruger P95 DC. It's the P series. If you get a chance, go check the video out. It's a pretty cool little video. Finally got me a compound bow, so I can get it in the picture and grain it. Sorry about the clothes all over the bed. This is the spare bedroom, so laundry room's right next to it. But I picked this up for $50 from a resale shop. It's the Big Bear. It's an older one. It's a 90s model, you know, but it had a newer string on it. The strings, it's a good string on it, and the paint's not too bad or anything, so $50 it was worth it. I've seen them selling on eBay the same one. It's the Whitetail 2. I've seen them selling on eBay for about $120, so I think I got a pretty good deal on that. And I think the resale shop wanted like 60 on it or something. I actually talked them down. Let's see. And these are just all ones that I've added recently. Nothing big, nothing major here, but all little stuff that I got good deals on. This shotgun, it was $75, and I've seen them selling for about $100. So, and again, pawn shop buy. This model right here, it's not a real expensive model or anything. I think it's one that just Sears carried, maybe. It's Springfield, and $75. I wasn't gonna pass it up. It's 3-inch full choke, 12 gauge shotgun. So I like shotguns too. You know, it's a good all around gun. Okay, let's see if I can get this. One of my kids has a little snake charmer, 410. I have 2 kids, a 9-year-old, 8-year-old. So I wanted to match up what they have. They each have, well, the youngest has 2 and the oldest have 3. He has 3 guns, and so I wanted to buy the youngest one another gun to add to his little collection. That, you know, they all stay in my safe, but I bought him a little New England 410 shotgun. These sell, I know, in the pawn shop. I've seen them for $129.99, and I got this one for $60 off of a friend of mine. So I am going to go down and pay the transfer fee to go ahead and have it transferred in my name, though. Just I feel safer if it's going to be in my safe. I want it in my name, so I'm going to go down and pay the money to have it transferred and get him to go up there with me. So, nice little New England shotgun. I like that finish too. It's like a rainbow finish or something. I don't know. I've seen it before. I just don't know actually what it's called. I know we have some. Oh, this is probably the best find, just because this right here is the best find for me, you know, personally, because this has sentimental attachment, and I can't believe I actually got it back from him. I figured he'd never sell it. But this is probably what I got the best deal on. This is a SKS. Now these SKSs, this is the Norinco. They used to go for about less than $200. They were real cheap guns, and this stock was probably $100 stock, $75 stock. So back in the day, this, you know, $250, $300 gun. But now these same guns, even stock SKSs, selling around here in Texas for about $600, $700. You know, if they're decked out, they go for a little more. And it had a little red dot sight on it, but if you look, attachment for the sight's way up there, and it just, I mean, it was ridiculous. You know, the sight needs to be about right here, and it was way up here. You know, this stock's not made for a sight. It's made to leave just the regular iron sights on it. So I took the red dot sight off and I put it on my kid's gun. Let them have it. Their little GSG 522 I showed you on my, I believe it was my last or second to last video. I paid, let's see, by the time I gave him a $150 gun, which was a shotgun, and I gave him 5 cash, so $650. I paid $650 for it, and I've already had an $800 offer on it from a friend. So I think that was a pretty good little deal there, and I'm going to do a review on it after I've only shot it. You know, I've shot maybe 30 bullets through it, so I want to do a little bit more shooting with it. But I can say this about it so far: it doesn't have a problem shooting steel casing. The only AR-15 I own that doesn't mind shooting steel casing is my Colt, my original Colt AR-15 I bought when I was 18. You know, it's a first edition they came out with, old school Colt AR-15. My brother just went and paid buku money for a AR-15 about 6 months back, and we'll go out there with some Wolf's ammo, or, you know, whatever, some cheap Russian ammo. And about every other clip he goes through, he gets one hung up. You know, he don't like to shoot still. So that's what I like about these SKSs and the AK-47s. They don't mind shooting the cheap shit. And with the way ammo prices are, that's what we have to get right now. So you can tell it's got a little bit of rust on it. Needs to be redone a little bit, nothing major. And God, I hate the way the SKSs look right here. But I thought it was a good deal, so I picked it up, you know. That looks like that's about it for now. I don't feel like dragging nothing else out. I done drug all this out, and if you could see what I'm looking at right now, I'm just surrounded by boxes and safes and all kinds of crazy shit. So my next video, whatever I left out of this one, I'll throw into the next one. And another video coming up soon. I just don't remember what it is. I'll have to look, because I have everything set up for it. I have everything written down that I need to do, and so I'll let you guys know as soon as we get that video up. Thanks for watching, YouTube.